Welcome to Mysteries, Myths, and Legends. I'm Taylor.
I'm Savannah.
And happy Wednesday, everybody.
Happy Wednesday. We are back.
We are. Sorry for being gone.
We have a lot to catch up on too.
Oh boy,
Okay?
do we.
Okay. So
Yeah.
listen. If you don't like our little catch ups, then
Too bad.
skip it a little bit.
Too bad.
But we do have
No, don't
three.
skip
it. Okay, yeah, maybe
you have to listen to it.
We have 3 movies to go over. Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. We do.
And I also want to mention, like, the reason we had to skip last week, I went on a little trip.
Ooh.
To the North Carolina mountains, just out into Western Carolina, and it was beautiful. So that's honestly really all I have to say. We didn't do much.
No,
we kind of just like looked at the nature, and it's
amazing. Beautiful out there. What
Mm-hmm.
else are you even supposed to do?
Yeah, we did that, and we looked at we took the train. That was like fun. The Smoky Mountain Railroad.
Oh,
so that was fun.
That's really fun.
Yeah. So anyway, on to the movie reviews. The
Yes.
first one, Taylor.
Okay. We told you guys, if you listened to the last episode, if you didn't, go. But if you did, we told you that we were immediately after recording, we were going to see The Naked Gun.
Yeah.
And our speculation was that we were going to hate it.
Yeah.
Because it just looked really stupid. But then we were like, no, we need to give it a chance. We need to stop being so harsh. And then we went and saw it. And unfortunately, tomato. We really hated it so bad. I really hated it personally, really bad.
It was fun, I guess.
It was fine, I guess.
Liked it, so I'm not gonna like hate on it too bad, but I didn't like
it. It just felt so long to me, and it was like a really short movie, like probably the shortest one I've seen in a really long time, and it felt longer.
Yeah, because we picked it because it was short. Remember?
Yeah, that's the only reason we even went to that one. And then I was sitting there like, oh my god, if we went to any of the other ones, I would have never survived.
I know. Okay, what specifically about it made it bad?
No, it's not even that it's bad. I just really don't think those kind of jokes are funny, personally. True. So like the whole thing was just a big joke. And I just didn't really, I just don't find that humor like that funny.
Yeah. No, that
and also like most of the jokes I've already heard before.
Oh.
Like like UCLA, like I see LA every day. I've heard that so many times. When I heard that in the movie, I was like, guys, this isn't even original.
Yeah, no, I do agree.
But I must say, I was actually so bored out of my mind in that movie that I had to get up and go to the bathroom. I also did have to pee, but also I just needed to move. And apparently when I was gone, I missed the best scene of the whole movie.
Oh, yeah.
We won't spoil anything, but like, unfortunately, I think I missed the best scene. I just didn't think anything was going on in that part of the movie, and then I just, missed it, so.
I forgot you got off, yeah.
So, yeah, maybe that's why I hated it worse than Savannah.
I mean,
but,
yeah.
I don't know.
I think I also knew kind of what to expect, too.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's exactly what I expected it to be, but yeah. Sorry, Naked Gun. Like, I mean, it wasn't horrible, I guess. I mean,
yeah.
No, it was horrible to me.
Okay.
But then anyway.
Moving on.
Then we went and saw Weapons.
Yeah.
And guys, we had no idea what that movie was about going into it. And that was great. It was great.
Yeah.
I love that movie so much. We had the best time.
Yeah. No, Weapons was really good because, I don't know, it had like a little bit of a mystery. It's like a horror with a mystery. I mean, I guess comedy. They all kind of have sort of a mystery to them. Yeah,
I like the comedy part of it.
Some comedy.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I was laughing.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say about it without,
we can't
I don't
want
to spoil anything that happened during it, but...
Yeah. But it was great.
You know?
It was so great.
Yeah.
And wait, I think I have news that you probably don't know.
Oh, what?
They are doing a prequel. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
On, like, the backstory of, so...
Okay.
That sounds fun.
A prequel of the, the villain.
The villain,
I will say. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That would, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Like, I'm sad for that. Like, go ahead and make that. Because, yeah. And then, wait, also we have to say that theater that we saw Weapons in it was like the biggest theater at this AMC.
Yeah.
And it was full of people. And it was so hot and so stinky in there.
Oh, I know. It really just depends on what theater you get in.
Yeah.
Because the next theater we went to for our movie we saw yesterday,
literally,
was freezing cold. So
it was so cold that we were shivering.
But we saw Superman yesterday.
I love Superman. We're late on that train.
Yeah, we are late on that one. But that one, that was pretty good. It was like cute. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly just Superman.
Yeah.
And the story of Superman.
And like, I love that.
Yeah, God, it was so good. And it was really visually appealing.
Yeah,
like, really.
I would say that too.
Yeah. Really. Like, it was so fun to just watch on the big screen. Just like Nicole Kidman says.
Exactly, yes.
Because there are. Because here, there are.
Yeah.
And I know I didn't say the whole thing, but we'd be here, forever. Okay, but also, I have a PSA to the people.
Oh, okay, what?
Spirit Halloween is open, guys. We haven't even been, which is a criminal matter.
I know,
but we're changing that.
About that today.
No, by the time you see us next, we will have gone. That's no doubt about it.
Yeah, no, totally.
So, but if you didn't know, it's open. So, check around you. But one final thing I have to mention.
Okay.
If you're listening right now, this is episode 222. 222. And so obviously I was like, okay, let me look up the significance of 222. Numerology, whether or not we believe it, let you tell me after I read you what 222 means and signifies. So the angel number 222 stands for balance, harmony, and new beginnings. And essentially, it means that your thoughts and intentions are aligning with your desires, and the universe supports those decisions.
Oh, okay. I love that. Okay.
Yep, same. So that's the vibes we're here for in episode 222.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, let's see if our tarot cards follow that same type of thing, because it really
that'll be the real test.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yep, and if you're new here, we do a weekly tarot reading. And if you're watching us, you can actually see us do it.
Yeah.
I can't promise it'll be like the best card shuffling you'll ever see, but I am trying.
We gotta try to do the one where they hold the deck and just
this is way too big. Because I can do that with small cards, but not with these.
I feel like it's easier with bigger ones, no?
No. Not for me.
Okay.
ASMR time. But also me, I only have one functional thumb. So
well, true.
If you know, you know, I guess.
Yeah.
See?
Drop some. Okay. What will it be? What is it?
It's the Tower.
The Tower.
Reversed. I think that's a good sign. Reversed.
Okay.
I got really scared. Okay, if you don't know. Okay, honestly, no, it's fine. It's fine either way.
Okay. The Tower shows up when you are living in an illusion.
That directly contradicts.
You must remove the mask and expose the truth of the situation in order to change it. Change is difficult. You will be shaken. The familiar will be broken down and removed from your comfort zone. The Tower reminds you to let go and let the ego fall away. In reversed, it is denial, avoidance, fear, and reluctance.
Okay.
Yikes.
Okay.
So it's kind of like saying you need to change something, but you don't want to and you're in denial. So wait, does that kind of fit in with the 222? Remind me again the 222.
Right, immediately I actually forgot what the 222. Okay, so because it's balance, harmony, and new beginnings.
New beginnings. That's a tower, right?
You're right.
You're doing a new beginning.
Yeah.
See, but it's saying it in a more negative way, change is difficult.
And this was more
You're
positive.
You're going to be shaken, familiar will be broken down and removed. So, I mean, yeah.
It's kind of...
I think they do align.
Yeah.
But the 222 sort of gives a good... there's good and bad sides to changes. So,
100%.
You know what?
Listen, that's 100%. I just was not expecting to see the tower. That was shocking.
Honestly, now that I think of it, I feel like that's the perfect card.
No, you're right.
For new beginnings, right?
No, listen, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. I really, really wasn't expecting the tower.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But, yeah. If you do not mind, please go rate and review us on Apple Podcast and Spotify.
Yes, please.
But if you want to get into your story, Savannah.
Okay. So, this week I have a story that has a little bit of a mystery to it and some science to it.
Oh, okay.
Some
interesting.
Space.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, you do the same thing. Like when we start looking up our stories, we're like, hey, wait, have we like looked it up before?
Yeah.
I kept
every single time.
Yeah. Well, this one, let me know if you've heard of this before. The wow signal.
I think my body just had a like response to that for some reason. Maybe I am the wow signal. No.
No.
It's really weird that you say that.
Why?
It's really weird that you say that. Because I looked that up and it was almost covered that this week.
No way.
I really did. I did, and then I decided to do something different.
Okay, well, good thing.
But no, I didn't actually look it up because I was like, I wonder what that is.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
All right, well.
But I know.
We're going to dive into it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so the wow signal. Let's just start at the top. So on August 15th of 1977, so taking it back, at Ohio State University, the Big Ear radio telescope detected a signal. So this signal, basically the Big Ear radio telescope, it's like scanning the sky for like in a narrow path each day following the rotation of the earth. So as the earth moves, it's just following the sky and trying to detect like radio waves.
Okay.
Right?
That's a big job.
Yeah. And it's like it was huge too.
Yeah.
Like this.
I mean, it's the Big Ear.
So anyway, it actually detected a signal on this day, and it was very powerful, lasted 72 seconds, and it was picked up on only one of 50 possible channels. It showed a distinct pattern that sort of started low, and then it like got bigger and bigger and then decreased, suggesting that it like sort of passed over, like as it was scanning, it like got passed over, I guess. And there were like pretty definite that it came from outer space and not from like earthly interactions. Like, because it'll still pick up some things from Earth too, just because you can't like clear it all out. Yeah. But it's really just searching for stuff out in space, and this was definitely from space.
Okay, that's crazy.
And actually, when the signal was made, nobody was there. It was recorded on paper by a computer, and like, I guess, in the 70s, the computers are obviously not as advanced as they are today. But what this telescope would do, like, it would feed the data to the computer, and then it would print it out on paper. That like as it's being recorded basically. So and then it falls into a basket, and then they're like, okay, let's go through all this data. So that's exactly what happened. And so after a few days, an astronomer, actually he was a volunteer astronomer, Jerry Ammon, he spotted the data in the in the packet that he got. So he got like the stack of the data to like look through, and he spotted the signal that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So the way this data looks, if you don't know what you're looking at, you're like, what is this? It's basically a bunch of numbers.
Okay.
And each number represents like how strong of a radio signal there is, I guess, like how strong of a sound there is. In basic terms, I guess, because, I'm not an astrologer or anything, astronomer.
Oh, really?
So anyway.
You're not?
No.
Disappointing.
So yeah, this telescope, it records the sounds into data, and so the data that he found, usually they're like, it's a lot of like ones and twos on like the lower end of the scale. Anything above 9, so it's like all one has to be one digit. So anything above a 9 is represented by a letter. So a 10 is A, and 11 would be a B, and then so on.
Yeah.
So the sequence that he saw in this paper that was like a bunch of ones and twos, and then he saw this in the middle, it was 6EQUJ5. So that's like way higher.
Yeah. Way. U is crazy.
Yeah, right. I know. So yeah, he found this among all the smaller digits, and then he realized it was the highest sequence he had ever seen in the data.
Yeah.
And he circled it with red ink, and he wrote "wow" next to it with the exclamation point. So since he wrote that, then that became the wow signal.
Guys, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
They worked hard for that name.
Yeah. Yep, all because of Jerry.
Oh, Jerry.
So the wow signal, this was different from other signals for a few reasons. Okay. It had a high signal to noise like ratio, I guess. So it removes like any doubt that this is a random statistical fluctuation. It's kind of like, it's not just like random sound in the background, right? The peak intensity was 30 times higher than the ambient background noise. So it's crazy. Like, yeah, very unlikely that a random sound in the background had, made this go off.
And just a quick question. Yeah. This only records sound with the waves on the paper. It doesn't have like a audio version. That's so tragic. I mean, yeah, I know it was the 70s, but like we couldn't have had one microphone up there. I just want to know what it actually sounded like.
Well, I guess we kind of do have a way to know, because it had they do have the frequency. It's not like it's like words or anything. It's just like a frequency. And that's actually my next point here, that the particular frequency is like a sign of like why this is weird too, like a reason why it's kind of weird too, because the frequency is almost precisely, like almost exactly equal to 1420 megahertz, which is also known as like the hydrogen line.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 1420 megahertz it's like a basic frequency that's caused by hydrogen. Yeah. So it's like known, they're like, oh, it should be known everywhere in the universe, which, I mean, I guess that's a lot to assume. But that's kind of, but like it's known by scientists all over the planet, at least,
Yeah.
And of course, like quantum physics comes into play here, and like I don't really know much about that.
But... For sure.
But apparently this frequency is like really important, and that's actually a frequency that has been it's like specifically used, like it's kind of banned throughout, like you can't use it in a radio frequency because people are looking for it in outer space.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know how to better explain that, but you can't really use it.
Yeah. It's really not just like some average Joe sending up that sending up the hydrogen line signal.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, that is, and it's also predicted that aliens might use this frequency to communicate with us someday. Like even before this was used, I guess, like they're like, oh, they might use this because it's the hydrogen line.
Yeah.
So And, maybe they did. And it's also, there's less noise to interfere with the communications with this. So, I don't know. It's a good frequency to use. And that's the one that we heard. That, I guess we didn't hear.
We didn't hear. We figuratively heard it on paper.
Yes. Also, the signature of the the signal, it was a narrowband signature. So basically we don't know of any natural narrowband signatures like this, so it implies that it's not like a natural occurrence, but it's made artificially. Okay. So that means like, okay, makes it more likely that it was like an alien.
Sent. Yeah, like somebody sent it.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So also the continuous nature of this sound. The sound was continuous as the telescope was sweeping over the field, and it produced like the data produced a bell curve. And most satellites would pass through the field of, that the telescope was reading faster than the 72 seconds that this signal was observed for. So that kind of shows that it probably, like, it couldn't be a satellite, because it would pass through a satellite would pass through in like a second or less. Yeah. But this was on here for 72 seconds.
Yeah. Yep, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't, because like what sent it, but like,
I know. And then also another thing before we get into theories, the signal, so the way this telescope works is that there's like two like horns, they call them, of the big ear telescope. And so they both like scan the sky in two at the same time, but like two different spots, Mm-hmm. And so like the sound, it'll go through, or like it'll I don't know, it like scans through one of them for 72 seconds, and then in the middle of them there's like a 3-minute gap. Oh, which is kind of a long time. That is but then a long time. To get to the other one, and then it's 72 seconds. So interesting. We don't know like which one picked up the signal, so that makes it kind of harder to tell where in space it came from. Mm-hmm. Because they're both of them were kind of measuring such a large area. Mm-hmm. That it's hard to like, nail it down. So like there's a range theoretically, but it's like it's a really big range. You can't really tell. And they also can't tell if like the sound, I'm like putting my hands up as like a measurement of both of these horns or whatever.
Savannah has turned herself into the wow signal.
So basically,
if you're not watching,
they don't know if the sound like came through like the first one for like a few seconds, and then like got to the middle where it was like 3-minute wait, and then stopped, or if it came through like in the middle and then only hit the second one. Yeah. And the reason it's only 72 seconds is because that's how much time each one does. So like it could have been longer, I guess, but not longer than like 3 extra minutes, because there's 3 minutes in the middle.
That's weird. That don't even make no sense to me.
Yeah, I wish they could have known like which one like picked it up, because that probably would have told us a little bit more.
It definitely would have. Ugh, I hate not having the technology we do today. Back in the day,
I know.
It's frustrating because, like, we would know that today,
Possibly.
Well, you're right. You're so right.
It's more possible. So, getting into, like, what was this?
Right.
Like, just some random signal that they picked up that, like, has never been detected since.
Right. So, I was going to ask, have we heard it again ever?
No.
And so they don't have answers?
No, not really. It's a mystery. One of the most compelling, like one of the most, common things people say is it's evidence for aliens, which I agree that like it is pretty compelling, and it really has like almost everything you need in like an alien transmission.
Yeah, right. Somebody bring out the alien mask.
Right. And so, you know, of course, over time, like other people have tried to like find this signal again and see if it's still going on out there. The SETI Institute, they conducted follow-up investigations, but the phenomenon has never been repeated, or like never been like detected again anyway, because I guess we can't really know for sure if it was never repeated.
Yeah.
So yeah, like what happened there? What do you think?
I mean, it has to be aliens in my head. Because what else? I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's not aliens, then it's something worse. Because what else?
So, I do have like some other like explanations people have sort of thrown out there. Oh, actually, but first I want to say there was this video on YouTube I watched, and this person they like went into a lot of detail and like did some math on how long it would take to try to like have this sound like detect it again, basically. Because this guy's just saying like, yeah, like basically we just need to do more research on it and like try to find it again, and that's why we haven't heard it. Yeah, which kind of makes sense.
Like, if we're not looking for it, then obviously we're not going to hear it.
Yeah, but according to his like data that he, you know, did math and stuff, I'll tag the video so if you want to watch it. But he says that we would need 1,500 hours or 62 days accumulated of observations to find the signal again. But like that's like less than a year. Like
that's way less than a year. Wait, look, guys.
And
that's so like 3 months.
Basically, if they see this signal in that amount of time, then, you know, that's awesome. But then if they don't see the signal, then that's another thing to think about, because it's like, okay, then it's actually gone.
Yeah, and it was a message. That's what if we were able to like hear it again, I would feel like it's something out there making a noise.
I think the opposite. Really? Because wouldn't you think that it's just out there on repeat, like being repeated over and over again?
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking more along the lines of like the aliens are actually actively trying to reach out instead of like they just have like a radio message somewhere. I wasn't even thinking about that possibility.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like it could be something where they, like, yeah, they set it up to reach out to people, like to the universe. Yeah. But it's just like on repeat. Just like playing.
Yeah. Well, guys, what kind of telescope? An expensive one? No, I know. I already know the answer, guys.
It's a huge radio telescope.
Well, I'm just like, I know some people with telescopes, so I'm like, and access to telescopes. No, I'm telling you.
Okay. We got to start doing our own research.
Because if we can actually do the research, theoretically, we just need the telescope, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. Okay, well. So I did say I had another explanation. Okay. But I don't know. I don't know about this one. So there was a study in 2015 that suggests a natural explanation for this. So researchers used data from the radio emissions from red dwarf stars survey, and they found evidence of signals similar to the WOW signal emanating from clouds of hydrogen. Okay. So they found signals like in these clouds of hydrogen, but it's a lot weaker of a signal than the one that we found in 1977. So it gives kind of an explanation, but also like it's not like definitive, because a lot of scientists they've seen this and they're like, well, it's not as strong as it, so we don't believe it, you know?
Okay, well, here's my argument. What if it was just a bigger hydrogen cloud back then?
I guess, but I don't know if that affects how strong the signal is.
That's true.
I don't know.
I feel like that's a really good explanation. And also, when you said that it was the hydrogen sound or whatever, I did think about hydrogen clouds because I was like, aren't those in space? But then I was like, what do I know about space? Yeah. I should have said it back then.
And I guess it's like the same thing as emissions from a comet. I guess.
Emissions from a comet. Listen, space is so crazy.
It is.
It is so crazy.
Like, we don't know anything about
maybe it is just a cloud out there, or maybe it is an alien. Listen, you know what I believe.
I know.
You already know.
I know. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. All of that to say, I don't know what this was, but also, like, people say, oh, well, we only heard it once, so that makes it, like, that's so weird. Why have we not seen it again? Wouldn't they try to reach out again? But it's really statistically not weird that we only saw it once, because there hasn't been that much, like, research into trying to find it again.
I completely agree with that. I don't think it's that weird.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think it was that weird, even if we only heard it the one time.
Yeah.
And we had been looking for it, you know?
My theory is what I said before, that they have it on, like, a repeat, and it's going, or if it's, like, maybe it's just going, like, once every few days.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good theory.
You know?
I kind of believe that.
Or what if they were, like, sending out a signal as their planet was, like, dying? And they're not there anymore. God.
See, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is like something was happening actively in the moment and they were trying to, like, send out a signal. That's more along the lines of what I was thinking. So I hope that's not the case, aliens. Aliens! Send us a hydrogen signal so we can know. We can be the WoW 2.0.
I know. Like, we really could.
Right.
Anyway.
Wow. Wow.
I do have one more thing that's very unfortunate about the telescope. So the Big Ear telescope, I looked up to see if it was still being used. They dismantled it.
Why did they dismantle it?
In 1998. Because the land, because, you know, I said it was from University of Ohio.
Yeah.
Or Ohio State University. And they sold part of their land that had that on it, and they made it into a golf course.
Bruh.
So yeah,
I know you didn't just tell me they dismantled the Big Ear telescope that talked to freaking aliens, so we can have another golf course in Ohio.
Yeah.
So. Ohio, I'm looking at you with the biggest side eye right now if you're not watching the video. That is crazy work. Okay, but theoretically we could put it back together.
Yeah, I mean, I think... I mean, I don't know for sure. I don't know where it is, but maybe.
That's so crazy. That's, like, actually really making me mad. Like, what?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, my God. That's so dumb. And this is why we don't have answers. Because they're like, oh, we can make more money with a golf course than finding alien answers.
Right.
We don't even know.
I guess it was technically not the university's idea, but they sold the land.
Yeah. They would. Those pesky universities.
Exactly.
Greedy. That's what I know. Wow.
Anyway.
I keep saying wow unironically and then remembering that it's called the WoW signal. And also Wow by Post Malone. It kept playing in my head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well.
So anyway. Moving on.
Aliens, please. This is my last chance. Please contact us for real.
Yeah.
I... once again, don't know how to transition into my story, so I guess here we are. I have for you the legend of Baba Yaga.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. And the story of really how I came to find this, legend is very funny.
Okay.
So I've had this, I have a list of story ideas that people have given me or whatever I've thought of. Anyway, it's long. And I've had it since the beginning of the podcast. And the words Baba Yaga have been on that list since the beginning. I just haven't done it because I don't know why. Just haven't. So I've always, considered doing it. But then whatever. I thought this entire time, and I am talking years, I've thought that Baba Yaga was the woman who claimed to see the future and made predictions about the future. And some of them have came true. What's funny is when I started doing this research for this week, I was like, hold on, this is not the same story. So what am I talking about?
Yeah, who was that?
Right. So That woman is named Baba Vanga.
Oh.
And I am talking about Baba Yaga.
Okay, because you had me there too. Right. I was like, okay.
Right.
That does sound like the same person.
Right. No. Right. So I went into this with a whole different mindset. Okay, right. Know that before I tell the story. I went in with a whole different mindset, thinking about this is going to be like more like the tarot reading vibe.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about her one day.
Literally, I'm like might even do it next week. We'll see. Like we have to. Yeah. We have to talk about that too. But somehow I accidentally stumbled upon this story, which Baba Yaga is actually a legend. So, and actually, she's a bigger legend than Baba Vanga. And I didn't know that until I really dug deep. So, let's just get right on into it. The legend of Baba Yaga comes from Slavic folklore. So, we're talking Ukraine, Russia, and Belarus. And to make me feel better about getting these two, Baba Vanga and Baba Yaga, mixed up, the word Baba in Romanian and Bulgarian means woman or old woman. Right. So that's what they both are. So there's at least that. The names are close. But Yaga, this word, is different throughout like multiple different languages. So some of the words, there's multiple different meanings. And the 4 that I found most common were anger, horror, witch, and evil woman. Okay. Or evil old woman. So that's good. Okay. Yeah, so essentially this is just saying that her name is an evil, angry old woman. Right. Or like old witch. Or old witch, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, precisely. So what is very interesting is that this legend it just kind of teeters on the line, okay? Yeah. So no, I get that. So in some versions, it leans to like this woman's very evil, and then some are like she's good, but she like does good things sometimes in a bad way. Okay. You'll see what I mean. But other versions of like the really evil one is like, oh, this is just an actual evil witch who actually kidnaps and eats children. I just have to put a PSA out there. I know that for the past like 5 weeks, I've been doing nothing but talking about things that are kidnapping and eating children. And not even 2 of them were on purpose. Not even 2. Right. All of them have been accidental stumbles upon. And then the legend is that they kidnap and eat children. It's not, it's a trend. Like, is the universe trying to tell me something?
That seems like, just a popular theme.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're so right. So
I mean, I don't know.
Just know that I wasn't, doing that on purpose. Okay. Maybe the universe is trying to tell me something. Hopefully not anything bad. Hopefully I'm not about to get eaten by some old evil witch. But
yeah, hopefully not.
If that's what happens, then I called it. But anyway, the evil version of Baba Yaga portrays her as like this harbinger of transformation, where she has the power to either really help or really hurt those that she comes across. And then anybody who cannot satisfy her in whatever that she wants or is demanding, then she eats and kills them. Well, in the other order, but yeah.
Oh my god.
And they don't have to be kids. She'll eat anybody of any age.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't discriminate.
No, but she does like the legend. I don't know if it's actual real, but like
right.
But the legend is like it's the children mostly.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, maybe it has something to do with keeping her alive. She's taking their souls.
Perhaps
the younger the better.
Perhaps, at least that's definitely what the legends say about her.
I see.
So images of this version of the witch, obviously they are renditions. They are not actual photographs. Okay, we'll get to the age of this here soon, but they depict Baba Yaga flying through the forest, seemingly flying inside of a giant mortar and pestle. So, like, the cooking thing, that you, like, grind up spices with.
Love that.
Which I'm like, okay, why? But then it's just because witches, they be grinding stuff up and making potions with them.
Yeah.
And I guess I guess that's why she's writing in that. But you should Google it and look at the picture. And also, if you're listening, you can go to Instagram to see this picture. Just type in, like Baba Yaga mortar and pestle. And it'll come up. And honestly, I cannot even lie to you. It's fire. It's fire.
I mean, if you think about it, like, why are witches usually on a broomstick? It's like, it's kind of random, and this is kind of random too, but it's just not
exactly. And, there are also pictures of her on a broomstick. This one is the one that I saw often, and I'm like, yeah,
nice.
No, that's a vibe. Like,
I mean, it's kind of like she's in a little boat, you know?
Yeah, honestly, it's way more practical than a broom.
It is, yeah.
But there are depictions of her riding a broom too.
Oh, look, she has both here.
See? Yeah, exactly. She has it all, really. So.
Or this one looks like she's in a mop bucket.
Oh, wait, that really does look like a mop bucket. You know, she can travel in any way that she wants to travel.
Yeah.
Any vessel, she will use it as her vehicle. Mm-hmm. Which, if I was a witch, that's what I would do, too. But, so there is, like, a second version of the story where Baba Yaga is actually depicted as more of a grandmother figure, which is kind of the opposite. Wait. Which I'm kind of like, that's probably how it is getting so disparaged, is like she's seen as a grandmother figure, but then she also eats and kills people, so they're like,
right, like, then that's she's eating. Actually crazy. Like,
right. Like, which one is it, the good one or the bad one?
She's gonna lure you in by being a little grandma, cute grandma,
sweet,
and then she's gonna eat you.
Yep.
If you're bad, grandma won't eat you.
But actually, in this version of the story, she's not bad. She's just a nice grandma, and in this version, she is flying through the forest, protecting it and the things within the forest. And so this version is actually really closely related to Mother Nature, and like they even like say like this area's Mother Nature.
Right.
So, you know, maybe it's more of like a mix of both. You know, why can't she be like protective of the forest and then also like, you know,
honestly, like, I totally get it, because like that's the duality of like womanhood, you know?
Exactly. Some like, good, maybe, some bad.
Like, maybe as her hormones fluctuate, you know, like certain times of the month she's more evil.
That's what I'm saying. And there's sometimes that she's way more nice.
Like, that's me, you know?
It's all of us. If like, you know,
I get it.
You so know. I actually so relate to her, for real.
Yeah. Like, they're all versions are her.
Exactly. So
you said for now. There's something.
So let me tell you. Yeah. So let me tell you some stories.
Okay.
So the story of Baba Yaga is first written down in 1755, but she predates that by far. Nobody actually knows how old the legend of her is, but it's at least from the early 1600s, if not before. So it's old. It's very old. The most common portrayal of Baba Yaga is a very skinny, frail-looking woman, which is interesting because she do be eating the children and the people. But she's always depicted as skinny, and I think that's because like her appetite is never satiated.
Like she's never satisfied.
No, just like Alexander Hamilton. Had to. If you know, you know.
Oh my god, okay.
Anyway, so she's this very, very, very skinny, frail-looking woman with iron teeth and a nose so long that it touches the ceiling when she sleeps. And it's also so long that she would rake the coals of her fire with her nose too.
What? Is it also like, I don't know, heat resistant? Because what do you mean?
I don't know. I think she's just strong. You know, she's just like a strong woman.
I get that.
So, I don't know. You know, the heat doesn't bother her. She's like, whatever. My nose, at the bottom of my nose, can't feel it anymore. You know? I mean, also, I'm thinking, like, if it's touching the ceiling every night, maybe the end of the nose is, like, a little bit, you know, desensitized.
Gosh. Yeah, right.
You know, I don't know. But anyway, the legend says that she lives very, very, very deep within the woods of, you know, Ukraine, Russia, and Belarus, like I said. And so let's talk about her house in the middle of the woods, right? She said to live in a hut. And this hut that she lives in, obviously she's a single woman. She has to be protected.
Right.
So she built a fence around her hut. And the fence is actually made out of human bones that they are like, you know, stood up. And at the bottom of the bones, to actually keep them standing up, is magical chicken legs. And then
what do you
we
mean
have
magical?
Like I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna be straight up. I looked it up, don't know. But everything said they were magical. They weren't just regular chicken legs, they're magical ones.
Right.
So the base of the fence is the magic chicken leg, and then we have the bones, and then at the top of the bones is a rooster's head on every single fence spike.
Okay.
And that's the fence around her hut. Truly a big warning sign, stay away, if I ever heard one.
Yeah.
So,
love that.
Yeah. Love that. So, yeah, inside of her hut, that is where she is said to cook and eat humans, usually children.
Oh my god.
But why? Right? Because I want to know, like, why? Like, does she have beef with the kids? I don't know.
Right. I don't know.
So, no, actually, she is more, she's a little sinister, okay? But not like in a, you'll see. You'll actually relate. Okay. I relate so much to her. So, she's like using people for her own good. Because she's powerful, right?
Yeah.
She's power. So she's like, okay, I can like fix your ailment. I don't know. You have like a broken car. Mm-hmm. That's not what she said back in the day. That they didn't have cars. But just in today, she'd be like, you have a broken car. Okay, well, like, then let me give you this list of 5 things to do for me. And then when you do them, I'll give you a new car.
Right.
And so whether or not the people could do the list of things is what determined if they would be granted their wish.
Okay.
Or if she would eat them.
I see.
So it's actually, I mean, like, yes, you can blame her because, yes, it is her fault. But they are agreeing to it up front.
I mean, yeah.
They are, even including the children. So, yeah, like, is she grooming and manipulating the children?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but she does it to adults, too. Mm-hmm. So, just have to say that. So, if you can complete her task list, then essentially you could kind of have whatever you wanted.
Okay, why this is giving like a deal with the devil?
Kind of. It's a deal with a witch.
Yeah.
Almost the same thing. That's what they think. And that's what these people say. But yeah, so there are many, many, many different things that she asks from people. Each one is different from the last. So like there's no like list that I can just give you of like, go give me 3 frog heads. Like, I don't know. Yeah. She just thinks of really hard random things and gives them to the people. Okay. So one example is the tale of Vasilisa the Beautiful. Okay. Miss Vasilisa is a Cinderella type character, Cinderella type story. Her mom tragically died, leaving her and her dad, right? And then her dad gets remarried to an evil stepmother who has her own evil daughters.
Yeah.
So the evil stepsisters.
Literally Cinderella.
Oh, quite literally Cinderella. Okay. So this is actually the exact same story. Let me just go ahead
and is this where Cinderella comes from?
I don't know, chicken or the egg.
Yeah.
They say Cinderella maybe comes from Brothers Grimm, which I think is older. Maybe around the same time. You know, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really know. I didn't actually look it up. But just like in Cinderella, you know, her dad, Vasilisa's dad, he has to take a work trip, leaving her alone with the stepmom and the stepsisters. And they are evil to her, of course. And they demand her to go in the middle of the woods in the middle of the night to get firewood for their house. So she goes out there in the middle of the woods. What does she find but Baba Yaga in her hut? Obviously, she's in the middle of the woods. So Vasilisa is given. Obviously, she goes in there and talks to Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Duh. She goes in there and Baba Yaga gives her a magical doll.
Okay.
And a list of tasks to complete. And that if she finished them, she would be rewarded with a magical fire inside of a skull lantern. And I know that sounds random, but what this fire inside the skull lantern would do, it would immediately kill her stepmom and her stepsisters the second she stepped foot back into their home. So
she's just
Vasilisa said, sign me up. Give me that list.
Literally, I'll do it.
Give me the list. Give me the list. So she's out there. No, I still don't have the list of what she was asked to do. But she's out there in the streets trying to do the list.
Okay.
Doing her things. When she meets the Tsar of Russia, essentially the king, finna be the king of Russia. And he falls in love with her.
Okay.
But of course, he doesn't know who she is. And somehow she loses her shoe along the way. And somehow it was a glass slipper.
See, okay, Cinderella.
Again, back to the Cinderella. Yeah, no, literally the same story.
Yeah.
But this is where the story gets a little different, okay? So Baba Yaga actually does her magic on the evil stepmother and the, the whole situation. And essentially, her magic forces the stepmom to force her real daughter to mutilate her own foot to fit inside the glass slipper. And of course, he didn't believe her, obviously, because her foot is mutilated, even though she did that for literally no reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's also said that Baba Yaga killed at least 3 other people that day, like just getting there. So like, yes, Baba Yaga helped Vasilisa, but like at what cost?
Right.
And this is why people say she can be good and she can be bad, but her like moral compass seems to be non-existent either way. Like low key.
Yeah.
So
oh my God.
And there are absolutely countless stories of Baba Yaga, and all of them question her ethics and morals, just like this one. And then, this is in my research, I think back to where subconsciously I have heard Baba Yaga before. It was on the list.
Okay.
Obviously, I knew it was something, right?
Yeah.
But the whole time I was like, I don't really recognize the story. I don't really know. And then I found out this girl is so embedded in our culture. It's not even funny.
Okay, tell me.
So, in John Wick, his nickname is legit Baba Yaga.
Oh.
Because he is the boogeyman and because his mom in the movie is like Slavic. So like they just call him Bobby because he's like John Wick. He can kill everybody. He can, And I'm like, okay, well, first of all, that's obviously where I heard this from.
Right.
There's no doubt about it. But then we take it back even further. Baba Yaga was also used as the whole basis of the bathhouse proprietor in Spirited Away. Classic. I actually, when I was doing the story, I was like, you know what? I'm watching it again. It had been so long since I watched it. And it's just so fire. Have you ever seen it? The Studio Ghibli?
What was it called?
Spirited Away.
Oh. No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh my gosh, you should. So it's on HBO if anybody wants to watch it.
Honestly, I think the only Studio Ghibli one I've seen is Ponyo.
Classic also. Love that one.
Spirited Away.
You would really like it.
Wait, I've definitely seen another one too, but I don't think it was Spirited Away. But yeah.
This one's like this little girl and her family are moving into a new city.
Okay.
And then they like are just stopping because they see this like abandoned amusement park, and then turns out there's like spirits there.
Oh.
And then a lot of stuff happens.
I wanna watch it.
It's really, really good.
Okay.
Kind of scary. Not really, but like for children, like I remember being scared of it when I was little.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so she's literally the whole purpose of the movie. Now you actually need to watch the movie because once you've heard the story and you see the movie, you'll be like, oh.
Okay.
Oh, I totally get her now.
Yeah,
so, whether or not you like her, that's a different story. But yeah, so, and she's also apparently a character in the new show Sandman, which I don't watch, but I heard is good, and I heard it just got a 2nd season. So,
all right,
I haven't watched it, but maybe I will, and apparently she's in that too.
So she is just in, like, pop culture.
Yeah, and this is only a short list. Like, the list was so long. She's in literally everything. Everything. She has so much influence, I didn't even know. So that's how she's subconsciously in my brain. She's just low-key in everything.
Right.
But truly, I would be here all night long telling you stories about Baba Yaga. So I thought maybe instead of telling you the whole story, maybe I'll rapid fire you some key parts of the stories that were happening. Okay, so she can turn people to stone.
Oh, a little Medusa action.
Yeah, in one of the stories, she makes a woman give birth to monster children that are half human, half animal / beast.
What?
Yeah. Okay, this one's really bad. In one of the stories, she becomes a secret medieval midwife. And then she would like go through the pregnancy with these moms and be like, yeah, we're going to have the baby. We're going to make a birth plan. And then she would steal the children and eat them and replace the babies with animals. And then so I think that she low-key made the moms crazy too, because then they thought that the animals were their babies.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And speaking of babies, Baba Yaga is actually said to have her own children.
Okay.
And one of her sons is said to have 7 throats. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, like what does that mean?
What Somebody tell me. Baba Yaga, come tell me.
But only one head? Like 7 throats.
Just 7 throats. Maybe gills? Neck. I don't know what that means.
Interesting.
Very interesting. But then there's also stories like she helped. Okay. So let me start actually. She did cause this man to go blind, but then she also healed him and helped him see again. So like,
okay, so like if you cause that, then it's not really like helping anything. Like,
oh my god, no, I know, but I mean, like, listen, I had to give her some credit.
Oh my god,
I guess, but yeah, I don't know. The story of Baba Yaga really, it just goes so far back, and she's still so prevalent in our culture today. She's truly an icon. An icon, either bad or good, both. That's fine, but
she is an icon.
Yeah, but that's the legend of Baba Yaga.
I stand by what I said when she
listen.
She's the
she's a girl boss through life, you know?
Literally a girl boss. Literally just like, you know, fluctuating from evil to good.
No, it's so real. It's so real on a less extreme, you know, level for us. Yeah. But like, I get her.
Yeah.
I do.
I get it.
I do. No, I really love that story. I was so not expecting that story, but I really loved it. You know?
God. Okay.
Crazy. Definitely be sure to go to our Instagram to see pictures if you're not watching our video.
Yeah, and I'll put a clip of the wow signal so you can see the numbers.
Yeah, actually, I need to see the wow signal.
Yeah.
Because I did not look at it.
It's really just
a line.
It's kind of just, you know, numbers.
Wow.
Yeah. The wow is cute.
The wow is really good handwriting.
Right?
Wow, it really is just numbers. Okay. You know what exactly this looks like? Severance.
You see. Yeah, honestly, it is giving Severance because you see like there's all those ones and threes and stuff.
Yep.
And some of them.
Which numbers make you feel
like
happy?
Blank. Yeah, these ones so wow.
Wow.
That makes me feel happy.
It's so much less impressive when you look at the picture. Like, I'm not diminishing the wow signal. Okay, I'm not. I'm just saying, I thought there was at least going to be like spikes. You know, like when we do our audio. Like, that's what I was picturing instead of just numbers, even though I know you said it was numbers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, it's literally just numbers.
That's crazy. Listen, that's crazy. But those numbers are crazy because I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, E, Q, U. Yeah. You know, like, it is wow. Yeah. It genuinely is wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, I suppose that's really all I have for you people on episode 222.
Yeah.
What about you, Savannah?
Yeah, that's it for today.
Okay, well, I guess we will see you guys next week.
Okay, cue the music.